Hi Leo, welcome to your weekly scopes. Please keep in mind this is only a general reading. Take what feels right and with what resonates with your own life experiences at the moment. So Leo, it seems this week the main theme will be the path, the journey you're walking on, or you're refusing to walk on, or you're not sure in which way that walk takes place. So as a main opportunity, you have the Chariot card. As a main opportunity, you have an opportunity to lead the way you want, to choose the path of your victory, to choose the path of your will, of your success, and being so determined to hold on to your will, to hold on to your power, that you tame that duality represented within the black and the white horse. You tame it inside of you and you work together with both of them, carrying on to the same goal and to the same path. So as a main opportunity, this talks about you having the courage, you having the bravery, you having the will to take charge of your path, take charge of your life, and following that path without second guessing, and following that path without fear. Because you this week, if you tap into this energy, this is a strong drive energy. It's full of energy, of spirit. So it's about you and it's really up to your energy. The direction where this chariot goes, it's up to the energy you put into it. And there's a lot available for you to lead this chariot into the path you are wishing to lead. And if you see before the chariot, we have the Lover's card. And in the Lovers, this is the first time in the journey of the Fool that he is confronted with the need to make a choice, a decision. And that choice, that decision, it has to come from the heart. It has to come from the place of love. And after he chose, after he has that decision made, the choices, the duality worked on, choosing whatever his heart tells him to, listening to it, he leads the way. He gets into that place of knowing exactly what to do and where to go with that choice of heart he made. So there's a choice you've made recently, and now it's time to pave your way and go after your goals and go after your desires and the things you want. And there's an impulse of energy wanting to make you move, wanting to make you travel literally or just in your soul to wider, broader sense of um, adventures and fulfillment of your desires. As a main challenge, you have Temperance reversed. So two major arcanas cards already for this week, which is strong energy for you. Really strong spiritual energy working on your behalf. Temperance reversed talks about being out of balance, being imbalanced in some sense, and impatient about the way you're doing things, and being really over impulsive, being over forceful in doing things, and losing sight of the need to integrate opposing forces, not divide them, not eliminate one side, not create more tension. This is a card of time, of healing, of patience. And so as a main challenge, I think this talks about walking with this chariot, with again with that heart working on it, taking that chariot into the way you want to, but doing it with a place of with a place of thought being put into it, with a place of gentleness, of kindness, of compassion, and knowing that you're leading your way and you're still trying to work that duality. That duality is in your grasp, but it still needs your strength. It still needs your drive and your will to carry on. And if you lose sight, if you lose track of the need to hold on to that heart and that patience feeling, probably you will lose, you will get lost in this path. You will get lost in this journey. You will not arrive at the destination you are supposed to. So the challenge is to be patient. The challenge is to balance opposing forces working in your life and working on that journey. The advice, and I mean the challenge, is about getting over your impatient state of being, getting over um that insatisfaction driving you to be probably over impulsive, or having no patience to wait and to look to where you're going. The advice is the Eight of Cups reversed. So definitely it's a week where the way you're going, where you're going towards in your life, it will be a highlighted theme. It's about the journey you're taking. And the Eight of Cups reversed as an advice talks about you really being really aware of the choices you make in that departing, in that journey. It's about you being sure that what you leave behind, it's left behind. Because sometimes we leave situations, we walk away, we distance ourselves from situations, and we're back there 1 week later, and then we leave, and then we're back there one week later again, which is an addictive state of doing things, which I get. I think we've all been there. But this week especially, the advice is to be very thoroughly about the choices you make, and when you decide to walk away, walk away. Don't come back to situations that it hurted in the beginning to make that choice, and then you second guessed, and then you doubt yourself, and you came back to it, and you keep walking away and coming back because you know that's not the healthy, that's not your path. That's not where you were supposed to go. You're supposed to go to the Eight of Cups upright, which is going towards a new venture. It's going towards a new journey of life. It's walking away from something you have put your emotional investment in, but it hasn't paid off, and now it's time to walk away. And you consciously make that decision, even though it's hard and it hurts. You walk away from something you're emotionally connected with. Being in reverse is about you knowing exactly, looking at the things you're leaving, looking at the things you're trying to cut off your life, and be sure that the decisions you make are made with the heart and are made with the will to really walk away from them. Not just on impulse, not just based on impatience that will complicate this chariot need, this chariot energy of achieving your desires and your goals. It's about you really being thoroughly careful about the choices you make and what you choose to, um, what you consciously choose to do so, and what is just an unconscious choice made on impulse, made on fear, on anger, on rejection. Think very carefully about the choices you make this week, and if you make them, make a commitment towards it so you can really not be in a situation where you keep coming back, walking away and coming back. Because the chariot, it's about leading the way, and he doesn't look back at all because he has his eye, his mindset in the goal, in the distance goal, which ultimately will be the World card. So the spiritual message is a beautiful one, and it's the journey of spiritual soul. The journey of spiritual soul. So this card talks about again a journey, and the biggest of all, which is to unite the spirit. It's to unite your spiritual side with the material side, with the physical side. It's realizing that one of our biggest challenges as human beings, as spirits having human beings experiences on earth, it's not about choosing one side. It's not being either just spiritual or just physical, ethereal concerned. It's about uniting both. We are here, we are spiritual beings, we have a soul, and we have a journey to make here on earth. And we have a journey to make here, which is to experience life as a three-dimensional reality, as earth reality, as a material reality, where yes, there is money, there is food, there is limitations, there is needs, there's desires, there's guilt, there's all that stuff that we consider lower vibrations because we think we're so much higher when we're in the spiritual realm. Well, if you think being in the spiritual realm is just about that, it's just about being up there in the clouds, not paying attention to what you're supposed to be doing here, then you're needing to refocus your perceptions about it, because this talks about that beautiful journey where you unite both aspects of your life, between the spirit and the physical being, the human body, and its own mortality and its own limitations, joined with the immortal soul, with the eternal soul and what lingers in life after it. So Leo, it's really a week focused on your path. Long story short, focus on your path. Focus on where is the path you're walking on right now is leading you towards, and realize and acknowledge if that is the right path, or if it's time to change, or if it's time to walk away from a situation that's no longer letting you move your chariot into that path. So Leo, I hope you have a great week. Thank you for listening, liking, subscribing, and we'll see each other next week.